Persona 5 is definitely one of the biggest games coming next year. So many people are excited for it, some that played the last Persona games and some who are new to the series. I myself have never played any of the games or watched the animes. And before anyone gets angry about that I'm talking about Persona even though I've never experienced anything of Persona, there is one thing I can talk about. The English dub cast. When they announced the cast, it was weird because it was the first time I recognized all the names on the cast list. It was also weird because many have never heard of these guys and I've actually been keeping up with them and the projects they've been a part of. Seeing the cast actually made me super interested in the game, even though Persona isn't my forte. English dub voice actors are definitely my area. So I'm going to go through each one of them and talk about some of the other stuff they have worked on that you might want to check out. The one of this video isn't so you wait. This video isn't really feeling Persona-y. I need to fix that. So, not bad. I like it. But it still feels like something's missing. Oh, I got it. There we go. That's way better. Where was I? Oh, right. It isn't so you can hear what they sound like in the game. Atlus is already doing that. It's so you can hear their acting range through many of the characters they've played. I'm going to primarily bring up their anime roles because many of their video game characters are in Japanese games, and I have not played any of them because I don't have a PlayStation or a 3DS. So I'm going to name a few characters because if I were to name each character for them, this video would be 10 hours long. If you want to see their full list of characters, go check out BehindTheVoiceActors.com. It's a database that keeps track of all the stuff they've worked on from TV shows, movies, and games. Yes, I know I'm super late on this, but I don't care because I want to talk about dub voice actors, so I'm gonna do it. By the way, there will be some overlap when it comes to some of the things I name. Many of them have worked together, so you're going to hear some projects more than once. Now with that out the way, let's actually start with Protagonist. Ah yes, Protagonist is being voiced by the cool Xander Mobus. If you played a certain fighting game where Nintendo characters beat the ever-living hell out of each other, you've already heard of him. He's the announcer for Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS, and he's also Master Hand and Crazy Hand in the game. A personal favorite role of his for me is Christo in Disgaea 5 Alliance of Vengeance. That game has overall great performances in its voice acting, but him being the brainy character was a joy for me. He also plays Sergei Strelka in Tales of Hysteria and Dagda in Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. Majority of his characters are video game ones, so I haven't checked all of them out, but what I've heard from him, he's very good. Next up is Cassandra Lee Morris, who is Morgana. She's been in many series that I love, so I'm super happy she's in this game. One of my favorite characters that she's played is Taiga Asuka from Toradora. She's a small but tough girl with many sides to her. She's a multi-dimensional character that is very grounded, who also has issues that makes her really relatable. Next up is a more simple character, Ritsu Tainaka from K-On! She's just a tomboy drummer who loves to hang out with her friends. Not as tough, but still very lovable. A more recent one that I'm enjoying a ton is Atra Mixta in Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. She's this really selfless young girl, part of this big organization full of people she loves. She's always trying to find a way to help them out. She's this cute little girl with this really strong spirit that makes you love her so much because you know that she's really good and she really cares for everyone. And Cassandra does her so much justice. She does a great job playing her in Iron-Blooded Orphans. Actually, Cassandra has another character that's really similar to Morgana. She's actually played a talking cat-like creature before, but it's very different to Morgana. I'm referring to Kyubey in the Madoka Magica anime and movies. She does this great job being creepily cute. Kyubey is so creepy and unsettling as the show progresses. It goes from unsettling to kind of scary with the little emotion Kyubey has. Hopefully Morgana doesn't ask us to make any contracts in the game. And funny enough, someone spliced over Madoka audio with the footage from Persona 5 of Morgana, and it worked a little too well, just to say that. It worked a little too well. But yeah, she's a Kyubey, and she's really good, and yeah, Kyubey is kind of scary. She's kind of scary as Kyubey. Continuing along is the voice of Anne Tamaki, the lovely Erica Harlacher. I actually started following her earlier this year, and I'm super happy I did. She has some really cool roles that I shall now name. Hopping back to Toradora, she plays Ami Kawashima. She's the super cool, popular girl in your school that you kind of hate for being perfect. This is Toradora, so she isn't that simple. She actually has many things going on, so she isn't Miss Perfect. It's really interesting seeing her go from facade Ami to regular Ami. She's also always butting heads with Taiga, which is never not fun. She can be a bit of a jerk, but you still love her. From someone who acts like a princess to an actual princess, she's also Elizabeth Leonis in Seven Deadly Sins. Massive 180 in personality. She's super kind, passionate, and a bit gullible. Even the way she speaks is very different, being very proper, which makes sense because she's royalty. Seven Deadly Sins is a fun adventure anime that she does a great job in. A personal favorite of mine is Mimori Togo in Yuki Yuna the Hero. She plays a really smart girl in this group of friends who become magical girls. It's very Madoka-esque, so you will see Togo go through many things that does change her, and she does a good job showing this journey. The final one, which is very different from all the ones I named, is Kurapika Kurta in Hunter x Hunter 2011. She plays a male character, which still blows my mind. She sounds completely different from any of the roles I named before, and like that's why it blows my mind, because it sounds nothing at all like any of her other characters. Like, it's that crazy, and it blows my mind that that's her. And she does an amazing job in it, and that's why I love Kurapika so much. That's why I love her Kurapika so much, because it sounds so different and it fits him so perfectly. So definitely check her out as Kurapika in Hunter x Hunter. She does an amazing job. Let's talk about your best friend in the game, Ryuji Sakamoto, who's played by Max Mittelman. Let's get this out the way. He's freaking Saitama in One Punch Man. He's debatably the strongest character in anything. Your best friend is Saitama. You are good, ladies and gentlemen. He did a great job playing him in the dub, and I really can't say much else because it's One Punch Man. We all kind of know One Punch Man, but he did a great job. He fits Saitama perfectly. Going back to Seven Deadly Sins, he's one of the sins, the grisly sin of Sloth King. Very different to Saitama, obviously, sounding more childlike and still being a total badass when it comes to the action in the show. By the way, if you want your heart ripped out, he got you covered because he's Kosei Arima in Your Lie in April. I haven't watched this one mainly because I don't want to feel sadness, but it's very different to the others in every way. It's a beautiful show, and I've heard many good things about the dub. Seriously, you're gonna get your heart ripped out, but at least you're gonna be watching something beautiful as he does it. Going to finish it off with a video game role, he's Leo in Fire Emblem Fates. Yusuke Kitagawa is up next, and he's played by Matthew Mercer. So here's the thing. It's Matthew Mercer. He has so many characters in video games and anime that no matter what I say, it's not enough. That ain't even a joke. He has so many things, it's insane. But I still need to name some characters, so I'm gonna go with some of my favorites. McCree in Overwatch. Yes, he's the voice of the character that makes you salty like there's no tomorrow. Some more overlap. He's in Hunter x Hunter as well. He plays Leorio, who is a bit goofy and dumb, but I love him. It's very fun seeing his banner with Kurapika, and it's just legit entertaining. He's a very different character from everybody else, and he does a really good job as Leorio. Next up is his most popular role, being Levi in Attack on Titan, who he just brings pure badassery to a pure badass character. He fits him very well. He's also Sinmad in the manga series, being a smart, fun ruler that can kick ass. Just to finish, I'm going to name one of my favorite roles from him, which is Aikuro Mikisugi, the leader of Nudist Beach from Kill la Kill. He has amazing vocal and acting range that you should seriously just go on his page, because what I named is a drop in the bucket. Just go on his page. It's a long, huge list of stuff. And yeah, it's just, go on his page, because there's so many other characters he's done that I'm not going to name, because this video would be really long. Continuing along is Makoto Nijima, who is voiced by Jeremy Lee. If I pronounce your last name wrong, my bad. I really mean that. I'm really sorry that I got your last name wrong. There's been a bunch of stuff like Sword Art Online. She plays Asuna Yuki, the female lead, and is pretty cool. And she's pretty cool as her. Another huge role is Lucy Hartfila in Fairy Tail. Obviously, it's more wacky, silly show, so it's very entertaining hearing her yell and be part of the great comedy in Fairy Tail. Lucy is a huge part of it, and so you'll be seeing and hearing a lot of her throughout the anime, and she just brings a lot of fun to that show. This is one of my favorite roles from her. She's also Sailor Venus / Minako Aino in the Viz Media dub of Sailor Moon, and Crystal, the Viz dub of the original Sailor Moon, is so good. All the voices fit their characters perfectly, and Jeremy as Venus is not an exception. She gets the silliness of Minako while still being able to make her sound strong when it comes to the more grave moments in the anime, so she fits Sailor Venus just really well. I'm gonna end it off with one of her more recent roles, which is Kudelia Aina Bernstein in Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans. Kudelia is such an interesting character because unlike the others in Iron Blood Orphans, she doesn't fight in those awesome mechs. She's smart, coming up with plans, or having intriguing conversations with important people. She's been such a treat in the series, and I've enjoyed her so much because of Jeremy's performance, so I really like Kudelia a lot. You should check out these shows if you want to see her as many very different characters, and again, she also has a huge list of characters, so if you guys want to see some of the other stuff she's worked on, just go check out her page. It's a giant list of stuff that I want to name, but this video would be way longer if I did. As I'm writing this, I'm noticing the length of the script, and I'm now realizing that this video may be longer than I thought. Oh well. Let's talk about Best Girl, I mean Futaba Sakura, who is played by Erika Lindbeck. Hey look, Barbie! Aside from her being Barbie, she has a couple of sweet anime and video game roles. Jericho in Seven Deadly Sins, it's very cool seeing her play a bad guy. She's also part of an idol group. She plays Ellie Ayase in Love Live School Idol Project. If you want to get your heart ripped out, she also got you. She's Kaori Miyazone in the dub of Your Lie in April. Again, I haven't watched this one because I don't want to feel, but many say it's one of her best performances. She recently got a new role, Emma Sky in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirits of Justice. I I really need to watch more stuff that she's in, but from what I've seen, she's gonna do a great job as Best Girl. I mean, Futaba Sakura. One name that I saw in the cast list that made me super happy is Xanthe Quinn. She's also known voice actor, so seeing her in such a huge game brought me a lot of. She's the voice of the cute yet strong Haru Okumura. And let's actually talk about some of the other characters you can see her at. One of my favorite characters she's played is Fuyumi Yanagi in Blood Lad. It's this fun supernatural comedy about demons and monsters. Fuyumi is this human just stuck in the middle, and it's super funny seeing her in all these crazy situations. Going back to idols, because she's also in Love Live School Idol Project, she plays the rice ball loving Hanayo Koizumi. Another great series she's in is Yuki Yuna as a Hero, which I mentioned earlier. She plays the titular character Yuki Yuna. It's a Magical Girl anime, but more along the lines of Madoka Magica, like I mentioned earlier, so it's very interesting seeing what she goes through as the anime progresses. The not happy Magical Girl train doesn't stop there. She's also in Madoka Magica, Rebellion to be exact. She plays Nagisa Momoe and Bebe, and I would describe the movie and her character, but that is going to be difficult. So just watch all the anime in the third movie. It's a treat, a word one but a treat. Trust me, the third movie is really freaking good, so just watch all the anime, then watch the third movie. She does an amazing job as Nagisa in the third movie, so do that. Oh my god, we're finally at the end. This is the last character of the main cast. I'm talking about Goro Akechi, who's being played by Robbie Damon. He has a bunch of very different characters, so I'm gonna name a few of them like I've been doing throughout the entire video. One of my favorite roles of his is the #1 C-class hero, Moomin Rider in One Punch Man. He's just a great lovable loser with a heart of gold. I just love Moomin Rider so much. Now time for a complete 180. He's also Tuxedo Mask / Mamoru Shiba in the Viz dub of Sailor Moon and Crystal. Completely different in almost every way, being cool, mysterious hero that helps out the Sailor Guardians. Yellow sounds completely different, it's crazy. His voice fits Mamoru so well, it just matches perfectly, so he does a great job as Tuxedo Mask. I can't remember the amount of times I've mentioned Seven Deadly Sins throughout this video, but I'm gonna do it again because he's Go Thunder in Seven Deadly Sins. Go Thunder is an incredibly powerful antagonist to the main characters. He's fierce and very menacing, a big change from the last two that I mentioned. The final one, and I mean this in an overall sense, he plays Sori in the Tales of Zestiria games and anime. So that is the whole Persona 5 dub cast. Tell me your thoughts below in the comments, and are you guys gonna check out any of the stuff I named in the video? I really would like to know. Also, before anyone mentions that I'm super late on this video, I know that. I actually started making this video when they announced Dubcast, but I pushed it back because I was really busy. So that's why this video is coming super duper late, and it's also much longer than I anticipated. If you guys enjoyed this video, you might want to check out my last two videos, and if you guys like any of the videos I make, they're all anime centric, you might want to stay in the channel. I make videos about anime all the freaking time, and if you guys hit the end of the video, I would appreciate that. And bye guys, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.